Andy, we'll start with the transfer business this week. Chris Wreh comes in. What are your thoughts on that signing?
No other experienced body to get in the club. I said in my radio the other day, there's never been enough strikers, you can't have enough strikers, so he brings a bit of experience. He obviously had a promotion with Tamworth last year. Player that I've been watching for quite a while, so when he came available it was a no-brainer for us and the club facilitated it. So really pleased to get on board because I think he'll be a threat.
How much is the experience of him winning the league last season a key attribute to getting him in at this stage of the season?
Yeah, well, we need winners in the club, and he was there last year for Tamworth's promotion. So again, we thank Tamworth for helping us out there. But yeah, Chris will bring a wealth of experience. He knows how to lead a front line. He's got some good pedigree in two of the clubs he's been at as well. So yeah, hopefully Chris can get up to speed quickly and get on board what we're doing.
You say pedigree in terms of clubs he's been at. He's also got pedigree in his family, hasn't he?
Yes, we were watching the Tottenham game the other week and they said something about a five-a-side team and I heard the names kicked out. I'm thinking it's not a bad family five-a-side team. So yeah, hopefully he can replicate some of that there for him. That'd be good.
What kind of different dimension do you think he brings to what we've already got at the front line?
Again, he knows how to play this league. He's scored goals in this division, and I think you'll see a player that's a big, strong lad. Can score some good goals as well. And he actually played as a 10 for Tamworth at the time as well, so he's versatile in his positions. And it gives us another option, another dimension to his game where if we need changes, we've got changes in that now that freshen up all the time.
We obviously touched on and you confirmed that Ollie and Mo would remain with the club. That's obviously been officially confirmed now. How pleased are you with them? Yeah,
really pleased because they've both done really well. Obviously still got a lot to work on with them both, but I think in terms of loan signings, I think they're both impressed. Both had inputs into how results have gone so far, so really pleased to get them over and done. So thank you again to Peterborough and York for getting them sorted. Then we move on to Saturday now, and then we go to a tough Oxford side that we've had a few indifferent results, but I don't want to think again that it's going to be an easy game. We haven't taken it lightly. We've done all this homework, prepared properly, and make sure we're in the best physical shape for this game because we know it's going to be a hard battle, and we know they're more than capable of upsetting.
Just finally, we'll touch on the outgoings. Obviously, Max stays at Telford. He seems to have done really well there, and Sam going to a new club in Ashington.
Yeah, Max has done really well. Keep an eye on Max because we said bringing Max in, it would be getting up to speed. He missed out a few games, obviously not being in the squad, and now he's gone to Telford. And from reports and watching it, he's done really well. So really pleased with Max. He's got a good attitude on him. He's a good player. Been unfortunate not to be in the side, but like I said, we use the loans for us and obviously Telford, easy for them for a good player up to match speed come the end of the season. So yeah, good. And obviously Sam, yeah, like I said yesterday, there's a lot of competition because we've brought another player in. So again, we look towards, I said yesterday, the team with the strongest team towards the end of the season probably wins the league. So if we've got everyone firing fit and available for the final push, then we're doing the job right because there's no reserve games. So I don't want Sam to waste a month. And again, if he goes out there and gets goals, he puts himself back in the window for us if he gets called back.
Back onto current things, how's it been this week?
Yeah, really good, really good. Good week of training, no injuries, squad's looking really, really fit and fresh and ready to go. There's been an appetite to get these games going. Obviously, there was midweek fixtures, you keep an eye on a few, but again, we keep concentrating ourselves, making sure that we do our job. No point looking at all the results if we can't do ours. So yeah, fully prepared. Hopefully we nullify up to strengths and expose the weaknesses.
The last little breather, I guess, with no midweek fixture for a while, isn't it? How beneficial do you think that could be? Because it has proved beneficial so far this season when we've had the chance, haven't we?
Yeah, it's always good to get a little breather. We've got a good training session into on Tuesday, and yeah, like I said, they all look fit and sharp. It is probably one of the only midweeks we'll get for a bit because obviously the Links Cup's been arranged. So looking forward to try and win that again, and then yeah, it's just, I say, we just keep ticking games off now. Tough game against Darlow on Tuesday, but like I say, there's no point in concentrating Darlow without getting a result first and foremost. Oxford
obviously probably be disappointed where they are in the league so far this season, but they showed in the reverse fixture just how good of a team they can be.
Yeah, they show glimpses in all games, and they do try and play out from the back at times. They've got some good front players, good dangerous players, and they've been unfortunate even against Kings Lynn. Watching that game, the sending off wasn't sending off for me, and it's been rightly rescinded. But that just stops any momentum you've got in the game after 30 seconds. It's impossible to get back into it. But fair credit to them, they stuck at it for the whole 90 minutes. A couple of decisions go the way, then they get back into it. So it just shows you how difficult opposition they can be when they get the game right. Because 10 men, down to 10 men against a good Kings Lynn side, it's tough. So yeah, we have to make sure we're on our A game, because if we're not, we get punished.
Is a positive from our point of view? They played midweek with 10 men. They put an awful lot into it. There might be a bit of fatigue there. Obviously, we're not going there complacent, but there could be that element in there.
Yeah, well, that was my thought process when watching obviously the game. You look at it and go, right, they're down to 10 men. They either go one way, chuck it in, save themselves for the weekend, or they're sticking it and put everything to the 90 minutes. And to fair credit to them, they stuck at it and caused Kings Lynn a lot of problems. But I say sometimes it does come back and bite you in the backside when you've put a lot of energy into down to 10 men. I hope that plays into our hands. Again, but we don't take things complacent, and we make sure that we're prepared properly, in which we have done. And like I say, looking forward now with a squad that's got exciting changes if need to. Obviously, we've got one enforced change with Boise being suspended, so there's a position there. Otherwise, we change formation. And yeah, just looking forward to getting the game. Oxford will play with a back three, two wing backs, whether they either go a box or 3-5-2, we don't know. So we're prepared for both, and we'll see on day what happens.
Obviously, in the reverse fixture, they played right to the end, didn't they? I think they got equalised a 4th minute of added time. Yeah,
and that was our own making. We never organised at the back post and had an overload. So again, something to be mindful of, the opposite wing back coming in for our post. But yeah, I keep saying we concentrate on us. We make sure that we do our jobs, make sure we do our role responsibilities first and foremost. If we get them right, then we give ourselves the best chance to get 3 points. If we don't, then we've got ourselves to blame.
In terms of injuries, Danny Whitehall's the only one. I know his scan's booked in for today, so you probably don't know an awful lot, but is there any more feeling on what that might be?
No, Danny's had some good strength test returns, and Pat Man seems to think that he'll be alright in a few weeks, but we just wanted to get a scan done just to make sure we don't miss anything. At times you can wrongly diagnose injuries, and so we just have to make sure that we know 100% what it is for Danny. Danny's doing a lot of fitness work, a lot of rowing work, so straight line stuff is more than capable of doing. So it doesn't look that serious, but you just have to make sure we get the information correct so we can rehab it properly. So he's been for his scan today, just waiting on it being read.
Obviously, we've seen Ross Barrows in the building as well. Nice to see him. He seems in good spirits considering the road he's going to have ahead.
Yeah, he does. He's taken a lot from the documentaries with Bellerin. So he's watched a lot and seen the road. It's a long one, but you've got to keep yourself bright. There's no point in letting yourself go into that little dark hole. You see it as a challenge every day. Even when you fit, you see it as a challenge. So no, Ross, he's got good people around him. He's got a good family. And we're all here for him day in, day out. And like I say, it's good to see him in and around the players, because they've been a vital part of the side for the running so far. And obviously we want to make sure we get to where we want to be for Ross as well, because I think Ross is unfortunately missing out, but hopefully we can cheer up a little bit with the results.